Hello, welcome back to Forgotten Castaways. It has been, I think, over 3 weeks since I last played this mod. Lots kind of been going on, and I'm playing this and procrastinating other Outer Wilds stuff, so that's just where we are right now. Mod Jam 5, as of recording this, is happening next week. I don't know when this video is coming out, but it might be super delayed because of that mod jam. So if the timing is weird, that's why. I hope I remember where I left off here. I feel like I remember well enough, but let's continue. Of note, this mod had an update since I last recorded. I didn't look to see what was in the update. I presume it was just fixes and such, but I'm looking forward to see if anything was fixed or improved. Oh yeah, this awesome looking ship log. Right, okay, so I need the crystals, right? Okay, so I can't get to the core lab yet. I need some sort of passcode. I can fix gravity crystals in the concert hall. I need to interpret their language. Now, where do I do that? So I need to interpret their language to fix the gravity crystals, or to get through the gas cave. What am I saying right now? No, my fuel. I just did a little spin. Oh, we fell. Where's the, oh, translation lab. That's what I need to get to. Oh, I need to get past the baby anglerfish. They were able to get the anglerfish to latch onto a giant rock while they stole its eggs. I bet this is the next thing I'm supposed to do. I love the custom music in this mod, by the way. Right, they don't care about the scout. Oh, what do we do? So you definitely have to scare them away. You can't sneak past them because there's literally one in front of the door. So we know the thing we need to do is distract them with a large rock or something. I don't have a large rock. I think that one bounced off of the angler, actually. Oh, I shot it inside. Well, if you want to know what the inside of the translation lab looked like, there it is. Do we need to bring something inside of here? Like, is there a way we can nudge an item or some sort of physics object through this node? What do you think, Ernesto? Can I stand on the scout? No. How do I read this? I can't sit still. My translator's in range. How do I read this? Can I read it through the wall? Ah, I tried. I've got some really dumb ideas of ways we might be able to read that one thing. Consider this. We tilt the ship like this. Yes. Okay, then we go inside, and the gravity holds us. The tractor beam. I don't think that's gonna work. I think we could be closer. All right, that's as good as it's gonna get. Wait. No way. Am I close enough? No! This is so dumb. Why am I doing this? Oh, hey, that's pretty good. Let's try that. Oh, that is better. I'm so sad. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. As funny as it is. I don't think you can use the translator while you're in a tractor beam. I don't know how you're supposed to read this then. Maybe you use the gravity crystals. I think this core lab is the final puzzle. Or one of the final puzzles. 'Cause yeah, this is not feasible. Look at this. What a beautiful landing. Oh wow. I'm actually missing like a lot of stuff. Apparently there's a lot more locations that I can get to, but I just never found. So let's head back and see if we can figure it out. Okay, so apparently there's way more nodes here than I've even explored. I guess I just forgot to check all of these. So let's just look in each of these seeds and see if there's anything interesting. Oh, well, there's something in this one. There are anglers in there. Do I dare step inside for a look? Oh. They're right there. Ah, here we go. With several anglerfish in a strange dome accessible via a node near Shadowed Hearth. Oh, there is a strange dome. Can we see it? If I just like... We're pretty far away from them. There is a weird dome. What? Oh, and there's a landing platform. So we're meant to land there. Alright, let's give this guy a snack. That's somewhere new. So we gotta figure out how to get past those guys. A lot of anglerfish around these parts. Oh yeah, look at that. Bright Hollow. Look at the cute little anglerfish. That's fun. This is the babies, I think, the translation lab. No, it's a completely new one. It's a tunnel with a lot of anglers. And a seed on the opposite side. The nursery. Made impassable by several fish. The dense fog of the area makes it impossible to drift through. So I'm guessing this alien is stranded on the other side. I'm still not sure what to do. Our issue is still, we don't know how to get past anglerfish. Get him. Get him. Yeah. Goodbye, ship. Have fun. If we can't get there, at least our ship can. Bye. I could have aimed that a little better. Bonk. That is terrifying. What? Oh my. Anglerfish are very big. Is it just me, or is there something inside that anglerfish? You'll see that too, right? There's a building in there. Bro was so hungry he had a house. We about to drift here. I don't think it's gonna work because of the whole fog thing, but we'll see. We could have done this with a ship. We could have done this with a ship. Ah, rats. He does have a building in him. Look! What? No. Why did bro eat a house? Wow, look at that. We actually did it. Uh-oh, I'm going a little fast. Got him. Are they... They're not locked in place, are they? They can't be. Oh, wait. Oh, my... Am I dumb? Are these the pet ones? Are these the ones they've tamed? Well, I don't know. Let's find out. I moved him slightly. Oh, it's a tooth! Yo, that's actually pretty cool. Anglerfish tooth. I'm so happy to just make progress. Why do you suppose the Dree chose to go through the trouble of taming these fish? I can't imagine that their domestication was something easily achieved. From what we have observed, the eggs of these very fish are the main source that the Dree have for nutrition. Perhaps this is what led them to tame the creatures. Perhaps, but I suspect it had more to do with their proximity. The Dree do not seem to appreciate looming threats, and generally take measures to either move away or neutralize them. Do you suppose that this may also be why they refuse to spread? They are very localized, and their population is quite low, given how long they've been here. It very well could be. They seem much more content to leave things as they are, rather than take risks in the name of more comfortable living conditions. So these are the tamed ones, so there's actually a structure in there, as well as lower frame rate. The anglerfish guarding the juveniles in the nursery lost one of its centermost bottom teeth in an accident. Are you referring to Kevin? That is unfortunate. I hope it does not leave any permanent effects. Not Kevin. Seems as if he should make a full recovery, except for the permanent mark left by the missing tooth. You mentioned what the nature of the accident was? It seems as if two of the juvenile fish got into an altercation, and Kevin hit the wall in the process of separating them. It seems that none of the Dree were present for the altercation, so that is simply their best guess. Weird. It is fortunate that the Dree have him there then. I imagine one of the juvenile fish could have been seriously injured had Kevin not intervened. This is a strange mod, but it's so fun. At first I was quite confused how these fish could survive with the stark absence of viable prey, but after observing them, I believe I understand. They live very sedentary lives, only moving to ambush potential prey. This allows them to expend very little energy. In fact, I believe that the only ones as large as the mother near the translation lab require larger prey. Smaller ones can simply subside on the smaller creatures that float through the bramble, digesting anything foolish enough to enter their mouths. An interesting idea. This would explain why the Dree are able to rely on the anglerfish staying away. There's no need to worry about an encroaching predator when that predator never moves. This may even explain how that anglerfish grew to that size. Perhaps they grow proportionally to their nutritional intake. Thus the extra food on the Dree give her has caused her to grow to an exceedingly massive size. This one? I'm not quite sure which anglerfish they're referring to. It might be these, but you have such a bad sense of scale in Bramble, it's hard to tell how big anglerfish actually are. How does the knowledge of the tooth help us? What does that mean? Alright, I guess you know what we gotta try. Are you gonna let us in? Alright, I know I said that Anon making us go into the quantum anglerfish thing was evil. This is actually evil. Oh my goodness. Oh. It didn't work. It did not work. I just got a rude text from a girl I went on a date on. That's so random. Why did you text me? I'm in Dark Bramble right now. Oh my goodness. Wait. This node right here. I need the ship. Right, this is the right one. Yeah, we need the ship. Can we get the ship through? Oh, I'm so close. So here's the thing. I'm trying to figure out how to do this part, but I'm pretty sure I need the ship. But I can't get it through. Oh, what? What is this? Is this like a... It's like a dead bramble seed. I hate this. Oh, wait. There's... Oh, my. In a different area, there's another bramble node that leads to it. Oh! Oh. Okay. Okay, oh my goodness. I think I know what we need to do. So, this bramble seed is too small for our ship to fit through. But there is another one that is big enough. Well, here's a load. Oh, whoops. Here's a lone bramble seed here. I definitely would have not have noticed it. Is this one big enough? It looks big enough. Okay. Yes. Alright, now we just need to get all their attention. Okay. Okay. We got 3 of them. Are they quick? They're pretty quick. Okay, there's the last one. Whoops. Got a little stuck there. Now here's what I'm thinking. I let the ship go this way, and then I hop out. And let them enjoy a nice ship feast. Uh-oh. Oh, that didn't work. Fortunately, I'm better. I'm just built different. That was a joke. I'm not built different. I almost made it, though. Huh. Well, that didn't work. Okay, I'm back here for another attempt. Oh. I remember reading that the anglerfish will bite onto something and hold it. So what if we, like, got all their attention, let them bite? I don't hear them biting. Okay. I don't know what happened there. But, there goes my ship. Hey! We did it! We got in this room we've been trying to get into for, I don't know, 2 hours? Ocalis was not lying when he remarked on the terrible beast in this area. That anglerfish is massive. Oh, it is this skeleton one. Okay. Fortunately, it seems the creature is thoroughly domesticated, so it should be no real threat. From what I can gather, this fish is the mother of all others domesticated by the Dree. Oh. From the size of it, it must consume a massive quantity of food just to sustain itself. Even with its sedentary lifestyle, I suspect it would starve if the Dree did not feed it. Neato. I must admit, this discovery is rather embarrassing. Apparently, I had previously mistaken the Dree objective modifiers for hostile and neutral. Okay. Interesting. What led to that error? In our discussions, Ditulum kept using a particular adjective while referring to the group of 3 anglerfish in one of the nodes near Shattered Hearth. I previously assumed this is to be an adjective roughly translating to aggressive, but it apparently means neutral or tame. Peculiar. Would this imply that those anglerfish actually are not hostile? I believe it does, to still exercise caution. It is possible I still do not wholly understand the translation. That's how I was supposed to know that those anglerfish aren't going to attack you in the observation room. Don't fret. Oh! The funny line! Oh, the funny line. That's not a reference. There's no way that's a reference. Exciting news! I have made significant progress towards deciphering the language of our new neighbors. If you do not mind me asking, what particulars of their language have you decrypted? Mostly common words such as and, the. Notably, however, I've also deciphered certain names. Specifically, the species refer to themselves as the Dree. And the Dree I've been working with is known as Ditulum. Good work. At this rate, we'll be able to share discoveries with the Dree before too long. Would this happen to be the same Dree that we first met? That is correct. It seems he was quite eager to help facilitate communications between our 2 species. This is wonderful news. Does this mean there will be fewer obstacles in the way of communication? Somewhat, but I'm still far from completing my translation. Update. I've translated the Dree name for the area we find ourselves in. Apparently the Dree referred to everywhere enclosed by this plant as the deep bramble. Do you suppose the existence of a deep bramble implies the existence of a shallow bramble? Perhaps the shallow bramble is where the vessel was stranded. That's a cool idea. There's different layers to it. I like that. Keep up the good work. Alright, let's see what's on the other side. We met at Graviton's Folly as soon as you can. Can I ask why our presence is required? I'm still working on further studying Dree culture. We have news, but it is news best delivered in person. I'm sorry, but that is all I can say. Thank you for aiding me in testing this. I believe it should work, but it's always best to some manner of test. No problem, although I do want to ask what exactly we're testing. This recorder, I've modified it in such a way that it should be able to transcribe your spoken language in Nomai. Oh, alright, so we just need to talk about something for a bit and make sure it's picking me up properly? Precisely, we just need a topic to talk about such that we generate sufficiently large conversation. Let me see, I've always wondered, what was that stone tablet that Ocalis returned to you? Oh, it's honestly kind of embarrassing, but it's a poem I made for my partner. Aw. To go back for it. I'm not the best writer, so it really meant a lot she wanted to keep it. Was that all, or do we need to keep talking for a bit? I believe that should be sufficient. I will need to review the transcription to ensure its accuracy. Do you allow me to borrow your poem? That is a type of text I have not yet encountered in your language, so it may aid in ensuring the accuracy of my translation. Absolutely not. Wonderful. Have you any luck asking the Dree how to leave the deep bramble? I've asked many people about how to leave, but so far as they all seem certain that escape is impossible. I'm sorry to report my investigations have not uncovered an escape. I have secured Briar's Hollow. Scoured, sorry, but have been thoroughly unable to find any passageways. This is troubling news. If we are unable to locate an exit, we will not be capable of reuniting with the rest of our clan or locating the Eye of the Universe. We should all continue searching for an exit. I refuse to believe we are entirely ensnared by the bramble. That is troubling. I find that to be very unlikely. The Dree have been here for thousands of years. The idea they would overlook an exit for that long is improbable. I have truly impactful news. Through the combined efforts of the Dree and myself, I've completed my translation of the Dree language. I will write the translation dictionary here. If I format correctly, it should enable our staves to automatically translate Dree writing, which should prove useful as we learn to fully understand the language. Alright, there we go. Fortunately, I struggle to imagine how this will help us communicate with the Dree. They cannot read our messages without eyes after all. They can, actually. It seems they are able to detect the differences in materials via echolocation, allowing them to read our writing. As I work on these translations, I cannot help but become more and more fascinated by the Dree's culture. I've been wondering how our cultures might differ, but have been obviously unable to ask. The Dree seem to value scientific knowledge much less than us Nomai, instead of pursuing more druidic practices. Most of these practices seem to sit around the plant that surrounds us, which they simply call the bramble. I seem to recall they refer to it as the deep bramble. Does my memory fail me? There's a small distinction to be made. The deep bramble is the area we are in, while the plant itself is referred to as the bramble. Cool. That's why so many other structures seem to be composed of these woody vines? Yes. Interestingly, the Dree seem to have some level of unexplained influence over the bramble. Rather than constructing buildings made out of vines, as we previously assumed, it seems that they compel the vines to grow into specific structures. That's cool. Even the plant they call home is only held together because the Dree willed the vines to do so. How interesting. I look forward to being able to ask how exactly this ability works and what else can be done with it. That's a really cool idea. Only one thing left to do. See if those anglerfish were killed by the exploding ship. Well, here's the two of the landing pads, two of the landing things. Oh yeah, they're all having a snack. All right, we did it. We got the translation. I feel like I finished the mod, which isn't actually true. There he is, talk to Ernesto. So he's somewhere. Eat a marshmallow that you cooked without extending the stick. Oh, I know how to do that. Oh, yeah. Well, that's why it's dead. It was starved if the Dree did not continue to feed it. Oh, boy. Okay. I see. I see the flow of things here. Okay, that's good. We can do a lot more things now. Like a lot more things, now that we have the translation. Okay, we need the broken crystal, right? I don't remember where that is. Oh. Here, yes, at the soil lab. Okay. I'm so excited. We could make progress. Okay, we need to go to the soil lab to get the broken crystal, then take it to the concert hall to repair it. Then we can go and complete the gas cave. Oh, we're fine. Slate's a good shit builder. There's a crystal here, right? I forgot about that. That's funny. Oh, there it is. Okay. Put it in here for safekeeping. Now we go to the concert hall. All right, now we're at the concert hall. And now we can translate a lot of their writing. Like this. Concert hall. Ah, here's more. I've been kind of concerned about something. If one of you would be willing to discuss it with me, do you know my find us Bree unintelligent? Ooh. It's no secret that you guys have way more technology than we do, and I just wanted to make sure you don't see us as inferior or anything like that. Of course not. You all are no less intelligent than us. It's just that the different domains of our species cause us to develop different areas of expertise. Can you elaborate? We Nomai are defined by our nomadic lifestyle and inquisitive nature. Because of this, our species put a high priority on the development of advanced technology that would allow us to travel to faraway places. You, Dree, on the other hand, had to contend with the hostile environment of the Bramble, so you focused on developments that facilitated your survival. This led to several impressive developments. Chief among them are your ability to commune with the plant on a level we Nomai have never observed in all of our travels. I really appreciate your honesty. If it weren't for you all and your carefully developed relationship with the Bramble, the four of us would not have survived. Alright. Let's get some light in here. Observant as always, as all you need to do is take your cracked crystal, place it on one of the hexagonal slots, and ring the correct bells. Specifically, you need to ring the bell 2 places left of the crystal, then directly to the right, and finally directly below. I'm quite impressed with your ability to find a repair method so quickly. I've never occurred to me that harmonics can be used as a viable method. That seems fairly simple. Does it matter what slot the crystal is placed in or do any work? Any slot should work as long as you're able to ring the correct bells. Okay. Thanks. Music is very important to us, so we're always excited when we hear a problem that it might solve. I should clarify that this method is only able to repair minor damage like cracks. If part of the crystal is outright missing, then it won't work. Okay, let's read that again. Place it on one of the hexagonal slots and ring the correct bells. You need to ring the bell 2 places left, then directly to the right, and finally directly below. Okay, so we can't read the one over there, so this goes here. Nice. Nice. Now we've got a gravity crystal. This is a lot to do in one loot, by the way. But hey, that's just Outer Wilds. Alright, cool. And we did everything in here. Now, oh goodness, now we gotta do the gas cave. I know I'm gonna mess this up and get blown up. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Hot enough already. Alright, let's do this. First off, I just want light. Okay, now we solve this puzzle carefully. Alright, this goes here. Grab this one. There. Okay. I can't grab that one. I can grab that one though. Rats. Oh, that's fine. I'm fine. Oh, we can just do it like this. Yeah, okay. I don't think I'm gonna survive. I don't think I'm doing this fast enough. I'm almost there though. Is that it? We did it! Unidentified signal. Alien echolocation. The eye! Yo, look, they had to-go boxes. Analysis of the eye signal is not promising. I am unable to ascertain its location, and I am able to derive similarly little information about its purpose. The only trait I am noticing is the high degree of mutability. It seems as if the eye is something highly capable of change. That is unfortunate. I suppose this information may still prove useful. It is nonetheless discouraging that such an initially promising prospect has proven to be for naught. An update. The signal may yet be of use. We have proposed, and our friends have agreed, that this signal Maybe the final component required for the distant node project to carry us to the eye. Excellent. I will set about collecting a complete recording of the signal as soon as I can. It may take some time due to the noise from the feedback, but it should be achievable. Sweet. Since you all have been working down here for so long, I thought I would come and let you know about a strange node I found the other day in Briar's Hollow. I tried to send one of those probes that you made in, but it seemed to lose signal immediately. I even tried tying a rope to one, but when I pulled on it, the rope snapped, and I barely dodged the shrapnel from the destroyed probe. Curious, do you have any intuition as to why this may have occurred? Were there any strange marks on the recovered shrapnel? It almost looked like it had been destroyed by the rope itself, but I know I didn't pull hard enough to cause that. I don't know if I could pull hard enough to cause that. Really unnerved by it, she's calling for the node to be destroyed using poison from the Venomous project. Venomous reject. Nobody can remember any story of such a node in all of our history, and nobody feels safe with it around. It is not normally our nature to destroy something that could be studied, but if your people are so troubled by its presence, then we will do our best to eliminate the threat. We will simply have to make do with the other mysteries of the bramble. Thanks, I'll let him know you'll take care of that. With the analysis of the eye signal consuming most of our time, travel has become a significant time sink. Due to this, I brought my side research here, so I can continue work on it during downtime in the study of the signal. What is the side research is about? I've decided to conduct more research into the aliens' physiology. In particular, I wish to perform further analysis on the high-pitched tones that they use for echolocation. I brought a recording of those tones here. Feel free to study it for yourself as well. No, I always welcome your insight. There's more information here on the relationship between two of the characters. I like that we have such a unique story like this that we don't see in Outer Wilds a lot. If only there was a quick way to get back to my ship. Alright, let's see what we got. The Nomai were hopeful that the distant node project would allow them to reach the eye of the universe. Alien echolocation frequency. Maybe I do that next. I don't really see anything else I can do right now. Okay, if I just turn on that frequency, what do we get? One of these days, I'm just gonna put a frequency in one of the mods that I make that actually does nothing. I don't know what's over here, but there's an echolocation tone. Yep, there's a teeny tiny bramble seed here. Wow, really teeny tiny. Oh, hello. What am I looking at? This node is dangerous and is set to be destroyed. Nothing except shrapnel has ever been retrieved from here. Under no circumstances should you enter. If you're here to destroy the node, insert the poison into the receptacle attached to the side of the node. I gotta know what's in there. I'm too curious. Yeah, why not? What's in here? Oh. What? What was that? That was so weird. 4 different things happened there all at the same time. That was so worth. Apparently the Nomai and aliens decided the signal was too dangerous to be destroyed. Going into the node seems to end the loop instantly. Although I can see some strange creature turn toward me just before my vision fades. When I fire my scout into the node, it fails to acknowledge my recall request for several seconds. That's crazy. What? That's terrifying, actually. That's so weird. Okay, what do we do with that info? I'm wondering if that's the alien that got stranded. But there's no way he'd still be alive, right? Oh, alien echolocation. That was literally that alien using his echolocation. Let's go back to the gravity thing. I think there's more stuff we can do now that we can translate the language. Oh, we might be able to get into the center. Yeah, here we go. All the levers should be on except for the second and second to last. Thank you. May I ask why I wrote that in their language though? I find it unlikely any of our new friends will visit this planet. It is my understanding the inverted gravity makes them quite uncomfortable. Of course, I am intending to gain practice with their language, as I am preparing to make a more proper response to the gift Amalek's left in my home. All of them should be on except for the second and second to last. Let's see if our scout survives it. So I think there's spikes if you get it wrong. Ooh. I think it made it through. I saw spikes, but my ship log was updated. Goodbye. Up into the crystal we go. Oh, I do see spikes. Oh, wait. I'm gonna dodge them, though. Whoa. That was super cool. Whoa. There's a giant crystal thing. The crystal. Oh! My bad. That one's on me. Sorry. Don't tell the aliens I broke their special crystal planet. This is kind of creepy. Like, all the noise stopped. Okay, we can finally read this thing. Here's the thing I spent forever on. I may have a plan to rescue Ditulum, but I will need to conduct more research at the enzyme lab. There's another lab? What is this, grounded? Please make your way over there ASAP. I truly believe this idea is promising. I seem to have forgotten where it is. Do you mind telling me? The lab resides in one of the fish near the anglerfish observation platform. It is fairly large, so it should be plainly visible. Remember to pet the fish's eye before attempting to enter the lab. What? What? Oh my goodness. Are you serious? What an insane idea. Okay. Where's my ship? That's awesome that you can affect an entire planet like that. I don't know if I've seen something in Outer Wilds like that. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. We're gonna go pet an anglerfish. This could be a complete troll, you know? Hey. That's kind of funny how they all turn to you still. Alright, let's do it. This could be a troll, which would be hilarious. Yeah, this is definitely bigger than a regular anglerfish. Is there an interactable here? That's so funny. Wow. We're playing peak right now. You said you had an idea of how to rescue? Yes, I wanted to visit here quickly to confirm my suspicions, but I believe that we can use Kevin to cross the nursery and retrieve Ditulum, okay? This does sound promising, but how do we get to Kevin without being attacked? Even worse, what do we do if Kevin brings us to the other side and then wanders away? A sensible concern, but remember, the Dree have already trained Kevin to come when hit in the eye with a small object. This is crazy. I'm sure that we will be able to construct some sort of launcher to take advantage of this behavior from a distance. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. An interesting idea. His teeth are large enough that we should be able to graft handles to them without causing him harm. Then we could have him carry us across the nursery and none of the juveniles would suspect anything due to his presence. Sounds as if this will be our plan to rescue him then. Kevin has proven easy to train in the past, so it should be doable in a reasonable time frame. I will be glad when this is done, primarily because it will mean that he will be back to safety, but also it will be recompense for the incident when we first approached Magma's recursion. What an insane idea. Oh man. It seems that the majority of the anglerfish's internal volume is taken up by the central cavity rather than organs. But how can that be? They seem to be large predators that evolved to swallow prey whole. How could they have such a small space for their stomach? Do you not believe that they have any stomach at all? Instead, this interior cavity is normally flooded with a free-floating digestive enzyme, allowing the fish to entrap and consume any organic matter that can fit inside its mouth. Additionally, the fact that the enzyme disperses upon petting the eye of the fish is likely not a trained behavior, as it seems unlikely that the Dree would have any need for such a thing. I believe that instead, this may allow juvenile fish to brush against the eye of the adult to gain access to their prey. Weird. It's rather odd, a species that are normally so territorial that can become such social creatures once their young are involved. Wow, look at this! That might be the thumbnail. Is there a scroll around here? Because there is a scroll wall. Did I completely miss a cave? Quantum cave. Alright, bye. Let's go find Kevin. Now, I don't know exactly what we're gonna do here, but hopefully whatever it is, it will be funny. Okay. Not Kevin. Not Kevin. Not Kevin. Not Kevin. Wait. That's Kevin. That one's missing a tooth. I'd love to give a shout out to Kevin, the anglerfish. Oh, that'll do it. Is Kevin gonna eat me? Hello, Kevin. I noticed you're missing a tooth. Where do I hop on for a ride? Can I give you a pet? Can I pet you? Pet every petable fish in one loop. Oh! I did it. Yeah, so he's missing this tooth right here. I have a feeling I need some sort of item to attach to him. Oh, there's the handles. I was looking around for him forever. Most of these are broken. I grabbed it. Whoa. I can only look left and right. Hi. Oh, he didn't bring my ship. My guess is it'll automatically detach me. Wherever we're going, it's very green. Oh. That's why it's green. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, I go into bramble seeds completely blind. Oh, there's water here. This is creepy. The toxin injector. Oh no, end time. Something here definitely different from other locations. Analysis of that fluid seems to indicate is potent toxin. Oh, I need to be careful. The nature of the bramble is not like other plants. While other plants spread seeds to propagate offspring, our thorny friend spreads seeds to propagate itself. Weird. This node is another bramble. This is visible not just in its continued production of the toxin, but also in how the rest of the bramble is starving it. The implications of this are unclear, but we should certainly study this planet. Why would a node capable of producing such a toxin even develop? It might be a random mutation. Genetic testing has confirmed my suspicion this node is a distinctly different plant from the bramble. The only thing that remains unclear is how this could have occurred. Perhaps this node did not originate from the bramble at all. Is it possible that a similar plant could have inserted a seed into this one? This is possible, but quite alarming. Perhaps we could shed light on this origin. She is head druid of the Druids, so she might be capable of communicating with this node. She recoils and refuses to go near. On her first attempt, I encouraged her to try and approach more. She vomited, became spasming, and I was forced to drag her away. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so they want to stay away from it. Huh. So they think it's a random mutation. Hazardous node. They develop a delivery method for the toxin produced by the venomous reject. Oh. I'm sure the rest of that was very interesting. Alright, so we need to go back to finish all that, but we'll be able to get the toxin and destroy the dangerous node, which is the one with the alien in it. Which is gonna be a bit weird, to be honest. That looks good. That looks good. Nice. Also, gravity's super weird. Oh, there's something up here. Yikes. This place is really creepy. It feels unnatural, like the bramble doesn't want it here. I'm just gonna poke around a little bit and then leave. I can't believe that the Nomai can stand to be here for more than a few minutes. Okay, that's probably not good. There was a massive creaking sound a few minutes ago, like wood splintering. Probably about time for me to take my leave. Okay, definitely not good. When I exit this dimension, it seems like I end up on the far side of the nursery instead of near Shattered Hearth. I don't really have any way to get across with all the baby fish there, so I guess I'll sit here and wait for rescue. Okay, so it's been a few hours now and nobody's come. Are they not able to get across the nursery? I hadn't even considered that. Am I gonna die here? Oh. It's been a couple of days now and still no sign of anyone. I'm starting to lose hope. Maybe the Nomai are trying to find a way, but after this long, probably already being mourned back home. Maybe I should chance it with the fish? I know that I won't starve for another week or so, but it's hard to tell if starvation is better than being eaten alive. I know that they won't give up. I just need to give them time. A week. Yay! The Nomai were successful. They saved him. We will create a specialized mount and injector. The mount will be installed on the side to aid in administering the toxin. You will be charged with the actual delivery. Okay. Me. What will happen when the node dies? I would imagine it will be similar to when the node leading from Shattered Hearth to here perished. It will simply relink to somewhere else. Oh! Perhaps, but this area already had an additional interest in the nursery. What if the area the dangerous node leads to does not have any other entrances? Will the area itself die and be cut off? A fair point. I suppose we shall see. Perhaps the pocket dimension will collapse entirely, ejecting any objects inside? Ooh. That would be interesting. I only hope that if that is the case, there isn't anything inside causing the apparent peril. That's cool. Any of those would be really cool to see. So now we gotta get out of here. Let's just head to this exit here and see what happens. Wait, oh, Kevin. He's still here. Maybe he can give me a ride back. That would be so nice of him. Give me a ride back? Yes! Okay, there we go. Be careful not to stab Kevin with the toxin injector. Kevin to the rescue.